how do you think cricket should try and crack America?
I actually think the education on the game, I think the shortest format of the game, which is T20 cricket, it lasts about 3 hours or so. I think once you go to a game and you soak up the atmosphere and you see so many different subplots and events happening, I think you just get drawn into the game straight away. But just to touch on the last point as well, I think social media is a big part of it as well. And having that education and that link between, because I think a cricketer now is one big performance at the right time in a final away from, I don't know, moving his following sometimes from 1,000 followers to 200,000 followers. It's that obviously volatile. So I think that transition and that education around that social media side of things as well, and that connect, is very important.
Because that brings them into contact with brands, with sponsors. And Luke, you've seen it, you've played international cricket for over a decade, so when you see the power of social media now and what it's doing, do you actually think the players are ready for the kind of the knock-on byproducts of everything that social media can bring with it?
Some yes, some not. We had a recent case actually with a lad called Harry Brook. He just, I don't know if anyone following, in the last game he got 80, played really, really well, but he went off to the IPL for the first ever time. Had a really rough time of it, was getting obviously a lot of stick on social media. So he had an absolute nightmare. I mean, in terms of sponsors and everyone, he was getting an absolute pasting. But I think his advisors now have taken the social media off him and do a lot of that work for him now. But it's those things. I mean, people obviously, he's learnt the hard way. But as you said, trying to get that education, because kids are going from someone out of village cricket and they get the performance at the right time, and next minute they're earning $1 million in the IPL and they're suddenly superstars. And a lot of people aren't ready for that. So the help around you, family, friends, and professional people is becoming more and more prevalent, because money brings issues as well as it does nice things as well.